To kick off, here's Ryan Stonehouse. And off we go from SoFi. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
2nd and 8. This is reeled in by Kamara. And he's going to be blocked out at the 42. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Running behind center with Kamara. Across midfield to the 45. How about a big hitter? 34 yards there and a new set of downs.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Herbert. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll run with Kamara. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
It's 2nd and goal. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers finish up an excellent opening series. That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he elects not to bring this one out, so no run back, and we'll pick things up from the 30-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. First down, and they go right back to him. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. To throw, here's Tannehill. Looking sideline and caught by Ridley. And a solid gain there and gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Completed to Pollard. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Titans will have a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Play action on first down. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
The give on 2nd to Pollard. Oh, he drops a cut to the right. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans finish off their opening drive. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. This was a clear passing down, Brock, and the run surprised all of us, and there it goes for a touchdown.
That's well said. Rewarded for going against the grain. Common sense analytics tell you throw it. But the surprise paid dividends.
That one right down the middle. And we're all knotted up. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And this is taken in the end zone but not returned, so they'll take it out to the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They run it from the gun with Kamara. He's got room to roam here. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers need only one to take the lead. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
From the gun, they go with Pollard. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
We know running the ball in the NFL MEFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Okonkwo brings it in. Now here he goes, down the right sideline. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans get it down to a single point. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And we're all tied up. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Darius Davis to return it. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got first down from the 31. Herbert from the gun. Gets this to McConkey. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. Open space inside the 40. And he's finally hauled down at the 12. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
Going to the ground again on first. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. This has the makings of a shootout. A lot of points, but still tied as we reach the end of one. We're all knotted up at 14. We're back to SoFi right after this. Chargers ball as we get back for the second, and they are thinking points. They give on second to Kamara. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take a second quarter lead. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Chargers bringing the pressure, and they got him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Throwing from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And the catch is made down the right sideline. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Yeah, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the 1st down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Handoff running left, Pollard. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Now Tannehill. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You could just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now Herbert to throw. That one's complete, right side. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Kamara running out of the gun. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Finding Hurst. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Chargers will have a 1st. Back now, pressure on its way. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Here's the first give to Gus Edwards. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Second and 10 now. Finds McConkey. And he gets this forward to the 19.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
If you're trying to do something, you gotta lead with the
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Running left. This is Kamara. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They stay on the ground with Kamara. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Back to throw. Here's Herbert. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers get some late points and the lead. Dicker on now for the PAT. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. This will end up as a touchback.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Tannehill looking to throw. Caught by Pollard. Has some daylight through the 40. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Here's Tannehill. Buys time, rolling right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. They get to Pollard from the gun. Escapes a defender. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
And they're going to bring him down after he drives it down to the 7.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Right back to Pollard. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one splits the uprights, and we're all knotted up. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Herbert. He puts some air under this one, deep right. That's grabbed inside the 30. LA uses a timeout here to get 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
From the 19. Here's pressure, and he is dropped by the Titans. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
On 3rd down, Herbert. That's caught for the 1st. And he drives this forward for the 6. They rip up a big, check the field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas, Clark, and Indy.
Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. And the Titans make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down. We have reached halftime. Already a full game's worth of excitement in just 2 quarters. Now we'll jump from the West Coast to the East Coast, down to our studios in Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the 3rd quarter. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Second and 6 now. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Throw on third down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Nice kick there. It's a punt of 53 yards. And the Chargers take possession. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Herbert now. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side. And he runs this up close to midfield at about the 48. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up second and 4.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Johnston brings it in. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's second and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on third and short.
One yard, all that's needed. This is third and inches. They give to Camaro, left side. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Up to the line, and they're set. First and 10. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Caught by the open man. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers Chargers grab the lead on their first series of the half. Led McConkey with a touchdown. And that one is no good. He mishits it on the extra point. Now probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Throwing here, Tannehill. To the left sideline, complete. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
To throw, here's Tannehill. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. This one intended for the running back. So it'll be 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Up the middle, here goes Pollard. And he's taken down with a short gain to the 25. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Here's Tannehill to throw. Caught near the pylon. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans come through with 6. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with a touchdown.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Herbert from the gun. He completes it in traffic. Decent gain here, but short of the first. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Herbert now to throw on 3rd. Avoids the sack. Forced out to his right. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
They're set up at the 35 now. Kamara now on 1st and 10. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Here's Herbert. He's got it, room to run. He has room past the 25. 16 yards on the play. And it brings up an LA first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Here's a give inside to Kamara. And he's stopped out at the 16 after a small gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
At the 16-yard line.
From the pistol, it's Herbert. Completed to Hurst. And that will not be enough for a first down.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is, because that QB and tight end, they got that ball out in a hurry.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Running behind center with Kamara. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They go play action. Here's Herbert. This one falls incomplete.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal. To throw, Herbert. Caught near the pylon. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance, focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Try with Kamara. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take a 4th-quarter lead. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating a defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
They're on the 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 34. Connection made on the cross. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Tannehill looking to throw. Defense is too much here. The Chargers drag him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys. I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
After the sack, another pass on second down. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. The line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. The gun, they'll look to throw. He's going to push one deep down the right. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. Now they're stuck facing fourth down. Here comes the Titans punting unit. And this is the second time he's been brought on to kick it. That one hits at the 6, but can't check up. It gets into the end zone for a touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now Herbert to throw. They did it! He made the interception! Broke through the tackle. And the Titans have some new life in the 4th. So it's been a bit of a mixed bag for him, partner. He does have the 3 touchdowns in this game, but also now a couple of interceptions.
You almost feel like, Kate, he's seeing most of the picture on how to attack this defense, but just not quite all of it yet. It's largely been good, as he said. Some nice touchdowns as well. But there's still a couple of these looks in coverage that are giving him problems, and he's got to figure that picture out.
Tannehill now to throw. Okonkwo brings it in. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans now trail by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
So a chance to tie it up again here in the 4th. That one right down the middle. And we're all tied up. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. He's content to keep it in the end zone and start their drive at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Back to the air, Herbert. On target to Dobbins. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
First and 10 from the 41. They run it from the gun with Kamara. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. And the Titans rush brings him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the third row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now third down is so much harder.
He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So third and 16, no problem for them as they get the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Halfway to the marker, it's second and 5. Running it again with Dobbins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football are the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Herbert on first down. Caught on the left side. It's inside the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take a fourth-quarter lead. Dicker on now for the PAT. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. So following the missed point after, the chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Tannehill. An alert play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it second down.
I mean, you can see it right there. The trajectory of the ball changed as it was in flight. You know, on shorter throws, receivers, they can focus, they can adjust quickly. But on a long-distance throw like that, a tip, well, it really alters the course of the ball and makes it so tough to make an adjustment in time.
Second and 10 now. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
Okay, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception. It was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Back to throw it. That's caught for the first. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. A timeout now taken for an injured player, and that's the longtime veteran Tyler Boyd, who's banged up, still in some pain down there. Here's Tannehill. That'll be complete to Burks. And he's out of bounds just inside the red zone. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
1st and 10, it's Pollard. And he doesn't get this one very far, down to only about the 18. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Titans down by 7. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's Tannehill to throw. And it's caught. And this is down all the way to the 3. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Now a toss. It's Pollard. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Here he is to throw. Has it in close. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans cut it to a point late in this one. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean into his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And he's out of bounds up across the 25.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Throwing now. He's got it. Room to run. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. To throw. Chased out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Chargers will have a first. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now to throw. Hauled in by Dobbins. He's still going at the 30. Racing down the left side. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers jump in front late. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Now, probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. Starting from the 5. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw it. Has his man. It's Ridley. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
They get an even 10 on that play. And the Titans will have a 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Setting up to pass. Pass taken in by Pollard. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Here he is to throw. Escapes the pocket. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down.
First down, Titans.
They're set up at the 35 now. Back to throw. Got him in over the middle. Complete. Running in the red zone. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Now the offense is going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Time not on their side here as they get set for 1st down. No timeouts remaining either. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. Still 1 more in their pocket to use. Time not on their side here as they get set for 1st down. No timeouts remaining either. He'll look to throw it. Defense is too much here. The Chargers drag him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. One final shot here. And he comes up with it. He got it. Touchdown. And now they can tie this or go for the win. I I still don't think everyone has quite processed that touchdown as time expired, Brock, but they don't have time. They've got to make the biggest decision of the game right now. Do you force overtime, or do you go for this win?
Well, you said a key word right there, processed. And this is a process. You spend the week planning it, you got the numbers behind it, but ultimately, Kate, this comes down to gut and feel. I say it every time in these moments. You've had to use the last 4 quarters to make this decision, and it better not have been right in the moment. You better have made it before this drive began.
That one splits the uprights. Man, this has been such a great game. Nobody is ready for it to end just yet. After 4 quarters, we're headed to overtime. All right, so in overtime, Brock, we could see 1 possession or we could see 3+. If the team who gets it first scores, the game ends then and there. A field goal or less, and we play on, and their opponents get a chance to respond. And if we're still tied after those first 2 possessions, this soccer chick likes this. It's golden goal football, Brock. The next score would win. Gotta block that missed kick from their minds and refocus. Still a win to be had as overtime has begun. Has this at the 6. And he gave it his best to get to the 25, just a step or 2 short of it. He's out along the 24-yard line.
At their own 24.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. First throw of overtime now. Able to hit Palmer, complete. And he's going to be marked down about 4 yards away from that first down marker.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Run here with Kamara. And he's tackled for a short gain. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. This ball's caught by Palmer. And he's touched down after a nice pickup there to get the 1st.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Throwing on 1st is Herbert. Got a man. Palmer has it. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
From the 47. Kamara's got it. Rolling into enemy territory. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
1st down, ball at the 36. Kamara running out of the gun. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
If there's ever a play we can call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Eight yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 34. That one's incomplete. Couldn't connect. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, That is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
On third down, Herbert. On the move, headed right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. It's a pickup of 11. And the Chargers will have a first.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense. Oh, look at those savvy linebackers. They're just right in the middle of everything, aren't they, Kate? And it seems like at times they're the quickest reactions as well. He needed a quick one right there to get a finger on the throw and change its direction.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on third down.
Big man up front said, "Not in my house." Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this: it's over. Over.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
It's good. The kick sails through. And they've taken back the lead.
He did his job, Kate. Field goal gives him the lead. Now all eyes turn to his defense to see if they can finish this win out.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now he gets a shot here in overtime. Pass complete on the screen. Here he goes again. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or dude shredding a defense just like that.
Slot man in motion left. Jukes one defender. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
Defense is too much here. The Chargers drag him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
You spend the entire week working on your red zone offense, and when you get your opportunity, the last thing you want to do is go backwards. Takes you out of rhythm, and your kicker on that sidelines, he's not too happy either.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He's on the move. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Timeout taken by the defense. Their 2nd. A lot of pressure on this kick for Nick Folk. Ball on the right hash. The distance 43 yards. The kick is good. He got it. And we're going to keep on keeping on here in overtime.
He'll take a short moment to be congratulated by his teammates. Then, well, it's right back to that kicking net on the sideline. Got to stay warm in case he's called on again, because the next score wins.
And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Herbert from the gun. Nice work by the back. Oh, the football's loose. It's picked up by the Titans. This truly has been the overtime that will not end, Brock, and it'll keep on going to yet another possession as they force a key fumble there.
Somebody eventually has got to make the play that ends this thing, right? Otherwise, clock's just going to get to 0, and we're going to end in that just horrible tie. This defense, well, they did their part to keep things going. Now it's another chance for their teammates to get the job done.
Here he is to throw. Stays in the pocket. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And that'll leave them with just 1 remaining in overtime. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Throwing now. Throw reeled in by Hopkins. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. To throw. Buys time, rolling right. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent game. Now they'll call a timeout with 3 seconds to go, setting us up for one final snap in this overtime. And now the entire game rests on his next kick. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. The kick is good. He got it. And they've taken back the lead. So this winds up a win for the Titans. And they only needed a field goal to end it as their guy connected on an absolute bomb through all the pressure to claim a heck of a win here in overtime. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time.